No, we are going to go into town
Yeah,
because we need to
just go
find
into town.
either very holy people or very unholy people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever has the best zombie experience. I'm gonna pull out a small black bead, and I'm just gonna fucking launch it at the guy, and I'm gonna knock him back 10 feet back into the spikes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it needs to take a dexterity DC 15 or take 5d4 damage and be knocked back 10 feet.
Okay. I don't remember. Do you have to like roll to hit with the force speed or?
No, it just says you can use an action. It's a saving throw against it.
Okay.
So 15 dexterity.
I highly doubt. A lot of pluses. I rolled 5.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, 5d4. Luckily, I have d4 from earlier. Okay.
This is also now 7 rounds into getting the cards ready.
4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 13 damage, and it is back 10. I nearly said 10 squares. 10 feet, 2 squares.
Okay.
I'll just stay here and just keep tossing beads at it.
I mean, you certainly could. Doesn't it create like a thing too? There's something about it creating a force field, right? Is the thing inside the force field?
The small black sphere measures 3/4 of an inch in diameter and weighs an ounce. You can use an action to throw the bead 60 feet. The bead explodes on impact and is destroyed. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must succeed in a DC 15 saving throw or take 5d4 force damage. The sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for 1 minute. Any creature that failed the save and is completely within the area is trapped inside of the sphere. Oh my god. Creatures that succeed on the save are partially within it. Are pushed away. Okay, so it's not pushed back, it is trapped in.
It's trapped in.
In a sphere of what?
Just force.
In a sphere of force.
Wow.
For a whole minute. So you
Oh my god. Let's just have a cup of tea. Let's just fucking chill. Let's go.
I mean...
maybe not. Get in the cart and let's fucking...
That does mean 3 more rounds, and your carts are ready to go.
Okay.
I'd say 1 round to get everybody in, so that's 4 rounds. It's still in there for another 6 rounds.
Yep.
And it can only run.
Is it gonna hamster ball?
Oh,
I don't think it can do that.
That'd be very funny though.
An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's... Oh my god! An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere up to half the creature's walking speed. The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to only weigh 1 pound regardless of the weight of the creature inside.
That's amazing.
It moves 1/4 of its speed every round. For... Oh no, I guess because it didn't push it back. So it is only half speed.
It is hamster balling towards us.
It is absolutely gonna hamster ball towards you. Within this time, it doesn't like quite get to you. Like I for cinematic purposes, I see this happening, trudging as everybody gets into the cart and everybody like starts their horses. It like if it wouldn't have been in the ball, it would have been able to grab the back of one of the carts. But because it's in this ball, it cannot do that. If you were to look behind, as all of the carts pull away, it just goes.
Okay, problem solved. We don't have to think about that again.
No, of course not. You won't have to think about it again.
Latruda is sat at the back of one of the wagons with a foot dangling off the back, just gonna light up a cigar and just take some deep breaths. Just, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah. So you now have, we'll say like, because like 6 extra people, in your caravan,
All right.
from the house.
I hope you like meat.
They are extremely shook. They're scared. They're worried that they're not going to be able to go home now. They're also worried about the bees, because as much as, you know, like they, the bees are a source of income, they also like care about their bees the same way that a farmer cares about farm animals. So they're looking for answers. You're hearing a lot of questions about like what the heck was that thing? Like who the heck are you guys? Very specifically to Hordak, who the heck are you? And also where's Monozaki? So you're gonna have to figure that out.
This is
I'll just make that motion.
this is. I arrived with a halfling. I have left with a halfling. Connect the dots as you will. You may see me with many different halflings, but there is always going to be one.
It's a magical halfling.
Magical halfling, magical halfling. I'm gonna give Fox the biggest belly rubs as well for
Okay.
being a good boy.
I do feel like there's math that I could do to see, like, when it would catch up to you during this travel. But I think I'll probably cinematic that a little bit more. Obviously,
how long
you
are we
don't
gonna
know
be
it's going
traveling
to keep coming.
If it's gonna be Terminator, it's gonna travel 24/7, right?
Yes. Yeah, it
Okay.
does not need to sleep, eat, or drink.
That's not
This is
good.
gonna be my maths GCSE again. It's gonna be like, if a person traveling at 6 miles per hour traveled for 5 days, yet a person traveling at 20 miles per hour for only 8 hours a day.
Yeah, exactly. Just do that math.
Is anyone smart in chat?
You have 3 days of travel to get to the next settlement.
You see, what I'm worried about is not it catching up on the road. I'm worried about it catching up in the town and murdering innocent people in the town.
Fair.
Do we warn the townsfolk? Or do we just stay in the outskirts and run again?
Well, perhaps you and Hordak could have this conversation. What does Hordak?
This is me asking Hordak.
Asking me what to do about the zombie?
Yes, so we have the zombie chasing us now.
Yeah,
I think.
I noticed that actually when he entered the bedroom. Do you know where the zombie is from?
So I don't know the zombie, but I think it's possessed by an evil spirit of a enemy that I had a while ago.
Okay.
It is like an angry dude. He was like his name was Almos. He was like a corrupt politician that was fucking up a lot of things.
Okay.
So I took care of him like you should.
Yeah.
I cut the head off the snake, and now the place is a better place. And now he seems to be desperately clinging on to this plane of existence. We need a fucking cleric or something, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the call. Like either purge his connection to you so he can't find you, or I don't know. How do you kill a spirit? Double kill it?
I've
Maybe-
stumbled across the spirit before. I offered the ferryman twice as much to take the spirit. I can't do
Okay.
that again, I don't think, because I don't have I don't even know what that means. Like,
So,
I don't know if I have to double die when I die or.
I don't know. We do have another problem though now. All of these people know my true identity, so we're gonna have to take care of them. If you know what I mean.
But like everyone, there's like 20
Oh.
people here.
All of them, yeah. They're
How about we take care of that after we've closed the portals? How does that sound?
okay. That sounds good. Maybe we can
Okay.
mind wipe them. Maybe we don't have to.
Oh yeah, easy,
Yeah.
right?
But if
Could
we
we
can't,
mind- Can you mind wipe a spirit? Could we just mind wipe this spirit so it's not angry with me
I don't know.
anymore?
Maybe that might be a thing. It's the thing. Talk to a cleric or a sorcerer or a wizard about, right? Maybe a necromancer. Necromancer feels like.
Oh, this is that wheelhouse.
Yeah. This is a necromancer wheelhouse for sure.
I don't know any necromancers. I know of one person that can cast spells. I think that is it's the person I was looking for actually already. Maybe they will know what to do.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you know where they're gonna be, or they're not in the next town? That'd be convenient.
that would be convenient. Oh shit. We could look for what is her name again? The blondie. Blondie person. They were watching me smoking the meat. Marion.
Sounded dirty for some reason.
Yeah, I believe it. Yes, it was quite a dirty situation. We escaped though. That thing was fucking scary though.
Yeah.
I fought a lot of. We fought a fucking troll, and that troll was like a little halfling. No offense. The troll was like a baby compared to the troll. Wait, no, the troll was a baby compared to this. Yes.
Yeah, I know you've kind of been around the block, so when I saw your reaction to it, I was like, I think I'm just gonna get out of here.
I've not been that scared since I was in my like mid-20s. Like, holy shit. I've been torn apart by fake creatures, and that was scarier.
Yeah, so that's probably problem number 1 to deal with now.
Yes.
Most immediate concern.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, when we reach the town, we need to find the holiest people we can.
Yeah. And the most necromancy people we can.
Yes. Just whoever's hanging around the graveyard.
Yeah.
Whatever reason they're there. For bodies or for prayer.
We might find some weird folk doing that.
So, we shall camp.
Right.
Latruda is not going to sleep the first night.
Okay.
So,
Exhausted.
probably going to be 2 nights in a row that Latruda's not slept.
Okay.
Or did we get a long rest before we got attacked?
No. So I guess starting this journey, you both would have 1 level of. Then you would camp once. Ordax would go away, but Latruda, if they don't sleep, level of.
Shit. God damn. I've not been level 2 exhausted in a while.
Then you would have 1 more camp before you reach.
Okay.
You can decide if you sleep that night or. If you do, you'll have 1 level of exhaustion. If you do not, you will.
Okay, so
Red.
What?
Gulski's calling you out here.
Oh. For what?
Welcome in, Gulski.
you know what? I'm gonna do a wisdom
Okay.
to see if I sleep.
To see if you'd decide that sleep is more important.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna sleep the 3rd night.
Okay, so you'll have 1 level of exhaustion getting to the.
I didn't harass him.
Iggy. You
All right.
gotta stop, buddy boy.
We get to the town.
We get to the
Latruda
town.
is a little sleepy.
Okay.
I
That
feel
makes
like we should have
sense.
just like traveled through the night, but I didn't want to exhaust everyone else as well.
That's fair.
The poor horses, they don't know what's going on.
That's true.
True.
Poor horse.
Stupid fucking mares.
What?
So, did you decide if you're going to sleep on the outskirts or if you're gonna go into town?
No, we are going to go into town
Yeah,
because
I
we need
think
to
just go
find
in town.
either very holy people or very unholy people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoever has the best zombie experience.
Can you sit, please? Thank you. Good boy. Yeah, so this town is surrounded by pastures, a little bit of farmland. Looking out into the pastures, you see mostly sheep. What'd you see?
Sheep.
It's all mostly sheep. You just said.
You like sheep? You see mostly sheep. This town is probably the biggest town you've been to other than the one in the Fae, and it's probably a little bit smaller than Battersbury.
Okay, so it's like medium-ish.
Yeah, it's medium-ish.
Does it have a church? Is the question.
It absolutely has a church.
I will speed walk straight to that fucking church. Everyone else can deal with themselves. Hordak, would you care to assist me in finding a person of holy or unholy
Yeah, of course.
persuasions?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Are you going to
Come
go
on,
together,
Shopfront.
or are you going to split up?
Man, I wish
Well,
we had a way to talk to each other when we were split up.
Let's just go together.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
probably, what if the thing appears and I'm on my own?
Yeah, you're scared. Yeah.
Then you'd have no reason to hide and run away.
I still think that was the right call. I think it worked out quite
you
well.
you did very well getting the people out of the house. No, I am quite. I like that you took priority for the most lives saved. That was good.
Yeah,
A
that
man
was
of the
fine.
people,
Yeah,
the people's champion.
exactly. That's who I am. Hordak, the people's champion.
Okay, buddy, I understand. It's not your
I'm
time
going
for
to knock, knock, knock on heaven's door.
Okay. So, you come up to a church. It's not, it's like a pretty, like, plain building on the outside. You can tell that it's, a holy place, because of its steeple. It does not have a cross on it, though. That is not, we're not a Christian world. But it does indeed have a steeple, which is generally, a feature of churches. Ow, Ignatius! You're distracting me and it's making me stupid.
Yeah, that's the cat.
Like, I already speak bad. I already have jumbled thoughts to have extra jumbly thoughts because of this. Steeples, features of holy places. You know that within this world there are many, many, many belief systems. And so generally churches are a place where all of those can come together. There will be leaders and sermons of different belief systems, but they like, unless it's a very, very big city, it's usually in one building, kind of like towns here in our own world that only have one building. This is like a pretty normal thing in like, hamlets and stuff. And so you can just go into the church. It looks like kind of what you'd expect a church to look like. It's got pews, it's got like other rooms as well. There are offices for the leaders of the different belief systems. So if you're looking for somebody, like a specific belief system, you can do that. If you think there's a belief system that should exist, it exists. As well as the kind of like worldwide ascended people. Usually
Yeah, like the Dream.
areas Yeah, usually areas have like one ascended or two ascended that they kind of like glom onto because it's kind of specific to their area. This one does have that. The shepherd.
That makes sense because there's. Hey, I thought you said there was no Christianity. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I
I'm
spat
going to
coffee back
find.
into my cup there.
You put the sip back.
Forgot about that.
I'm going to.
Until you said you forgot about it.
You should put the sip back.
So for people that don't know, just going to give you a bit of backstory to put in the sit back. My fiance Ashley, that's in chat, for years she'd been doing this and I didn't know. She'd take a sip of my drink if she didn't know which drink it was, and if it wasn't the right drink, she'd know, and then she'd just put the sip back. She wouldn't spit in my drink. Apparently, she didn't spit in my drink for years. No, she just put the sip back if it was the wrong drink. Anyway, there's your context. I'm going to go and find the biggest and shiniest of the holiest. Whichever stands out to be, which one has the most phalluses? You know, the ones that are trying to.
I think the most like ornate would be like the door of like a life cleric.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
it would have like gold embellishment on its door.
Hello. Knock knock. Politely.
You hear some like papers ruffle and a book close. Little footsteps come up to the door.
Sorry,
Sure.
side note, I'd be Monozaki'd up currently.
I just assumed, but I appreciate you telling me because you
You got
usually
your
I do
sacrifice.
ask.
Yeah, I forgot to explicitly state it, but
And unless you explicitly stated, I'm gonna assume you were the last disguise that you were in.
cool. All right, that works.
The door opens to a dwarf. Brown hair, brown beard. White, in white robes with gold, trim. Stitched. Not like just like a gold band, but like, embroidered. A little bit of beading on it. And they will... I know I said no Christianity, but this is going to give off very Christian vibes. They're going to greet you like, hello, my child, how can I help?
Hello. I'm being in character, by the way. You know, vaping, but it's just like very nervously smoking a cigar, just like. You see, we do have an issue. There is a zombie that is after me, but it is not a zombie of the thing that I killed. It is a possession of a bee man. Ah,
Okay. I feel like
so-
this is going to be a longer conversation. Please come in.
Do you have any tea?
They will get you situated, and they'll say, "I'll be right back." Oh, you fuck.
It would be great to have a cup of tea right now.
So they're going
It
to
would
leave.
be great to have a cup of tea right now.
I see what's happening here. They'll leave you in the office.
Maybe.
Close the door behind them. You hear their footsteps kind of like echo away down the hallway. You're left here for a little while. If you want to do anything while you're in the office.
What's in the office?
There's like a desk with some papers, and books on it, candle. There's a bookshelf that has a bunch of books on it. A lot of them seem to be holy texts of some sort.
Okay.
Not only of this faith, but of a few other ones as well.
The book
I'll
that they
quickly
were
check in the
last.
drawers. Just see what's in them.
I was going to be a lot more subtle. I just reach over the book that they were reading that I had them close. Do they have like a marker in it, like a bookmark, or
Yeah.
like the stringy thing? I'm just gonna flick that open, just have a quick glance at what they were last reading, and then put it back.
Okay, so you open it up, and it's on a passage about, it's a
Bees.
story of, it's a story of a man trying to traverse a river.
Ah, Saint Christopher. Familiar with the story.
And inside the drawers, it's mostly parchment and writing implements. There's, like a rosary.
The bees.
Yeah. It's beads.
Yeah, so it's like a rosary. It doesn't have a cross on it. It has, like a medallion that has, like, the tree of life on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's nothing, like, particularly interesting. There's, like, a couple of, like, small coins, like a couple of copper.
There's no whiskey in a 6-shooter. Okay.
I'll take the coins.
Okay.
Literally saw nothing. You're on Literally eye patch side, so.
Do you try to hide it from Latruda?
No.
I just hear a jingle.
Okay. A few minutes later, the cleric will come back. Tray that had pot on it. Cups. We'll place that down, pour everybody some tea, and then say, okay. Tell me what happened. Tell me more about this zombie.
So there was an evil tyrant a while ago that had taken over a town. I slayed the tyrant, but its spirit had been haunting its wife, and it promised to come back and find the body to kill me. And then we stumbled across this apiary that did amazing honey. But a guy there had died. They were holding a wake, and they didn't know how he died, so we assisted, and we found that an invasion of like other bees had come in, and they stung him, and he had a bad reaction, and he died from a bee sting. But then that night, thank you. Oh, very appropriate. A Kit Kat. Yay! Just like to point out the cup that I have. It says choose your weapon, and it's got lots of dice on it.
Nice.
But the
Oh.
perfect. The night that we stayed after we found out how he died, he came back to life, but it wasn't the beekeeper. It was the ghost of the man, the evil tyrant that I killed. So I think I'm being chased by a spirit of some kind, maybe.
It does sound like a spirit I know of. Type of spirit I know of. There's a couple of things that are a little off about it. Usually the spirit itself doesn't stick around as a haunting. It generally finds a body right away in order to keep. It's a little strange that it was able to haunt. Although there are odd things going on with the right now. Oh, that might have something.
That was the fault of a man called Harry Dresden.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Iggy, I need my notebook because there's something else that's odd and I don't remember what it is. I need this.
Maybe we should hunt down and kill this Herod Dresden.
Oh no, I believe he has nukes.
Oh, no.
He told me that they had nukes in their plane of existence and things called gunks, and little magic boxes with people on them.
Oh, and the other thing is that usually it is a spirit that was killed in an undeserving way. That doesn't
no,
seem to be the case here.
No, that's
And
not the case.
that could have something to do with the... I'll have to do some research on this, get in touch with some colleagues that know a little bit more undead. Obviously, I know things about the living, which does mean I know some things about the dead, but things coming back isn't really my specialty, if that way.
Do you know any unhinged freelance necromancers by any chance?
I don't. That's again that's not really something I care to dabble in, although I do understand that people get necromancy kind of confused as to everything that isn't necromancy.
Wow, what an understanding
the-
life cleric.
I know, right?
Well, okay, so if we're gonna come on to Chick for a second here, necromancy is also like speaking to the dead, and exorcisms and like everything that has to do with like crossing over that veil, either way. So it's not just like bringing back spirits; it's also just like talking with them, and also like helping people cross over while they're dying. Like death doula type stuff is like a form of necromancy. When like you think about it in like a spiritual aspect.
So in character, I'll definitely be like, "Wow, you are a very open-minded life cleric."
That is something I tend to try to be, is open-minded. I mean, I share this church with a lot of different belief systems, and who am I to say which one is correct?
I'm just gonna tell Fox off for while I'm eating my biscuits.
This is a very
I'll be like, Fox, no! I'm eating my biscuits, boy.
This is a very this is a very unique setup to have multiple belief systems cohabitating peacefully in this way. Are there any others that you think that we should speak to regarding our particular situation that you think might have more insight?
I mean, I think everybody has their own thoughts about what happens in the afterlife. So I don't think any more than me, but talking to anybody wouldn't hurt. But okay. I'm also willing to do out for you. I think
I would really appreciate that. That would be fantastic. Thank you.
But obviously, first and foremost, we're gonna try to find a way, like, figure out how getting this, I believe it's called a revenant, getting this revenant put to rest. So, if you wanted to go down to the library and see what you could find there, that would be helpful, and I can reach some other people about what they know. Like I said, it does, like, from what I'm remembering, this revenant seems to not quite be following the rules. I don't know if it is a revenant. That's my best guess.
So we need a spirit box and UV. Really a revenant.
Oh no, I've been tricked into playing Phasmophobia in D&D.
Give me a sign. Can you give me a sign?
Yeah, so you can do with this information what you wish. If you have any other questions for the cleric, ask them.
I don't think so.
Would you be accepting monetary compensation for the work you're doing?
Um,
I have a lot of meat. Do you like meat?
you have a lot of meat. I would not hate to take some meat off your hands. There are some people who are less fortunate in the city that I think would really
How does
the
100
food.
pounds of smoked meat sound?
That sounds fantastic.
Okay, I will get one of our people to bring you 100 pounds of smoked meat.
Thank you so much.
100 pounds?
We have
I'll
1,000.
Oh, we have 1,000. Okay, all right.
We have
It's
a
like
ton.
you're just trying to fucking offload it. All right. You're like, this is gonna go bad. Take 100.
Yeah,
We
so
feed the whole town.
they
Fort
will
Eckler's-
happily accept that as a way to give back to the community. Driving me so fucking bomb.
But I have done nothing. Okay, so there is a library. That was good information. We need to go and study. I also need to find someone that is smart enough to figure out how long we have until it catches up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I
mathematician?
need someone to do the math for me. Someone who's not me needs to do the math. 3 days travel. How long does that take on foot by somebody who doesn't sleep? How far does that go?
So the go say, are they sprinting? Would they sprint 24 hours? Or they'd be like,
Probably. It doesn't have energy, right?
Yeah,
It's a
it doesn't
zombie,
have
so
energy reserves.
I assume just max speed the whole time.
okay, so they go about 240 miles a day.
I mean, I don't know. That depends on you, because like I can picture it like slowly traversing towards us. Like
Yeah, I
Terminator
think
ominous
it just walks.
Okay.
I think until it sees its target, I think it just walks.
Okay. Yeah, because sprinting would be terrifying too. It's just like always like.
Yeah, I think it would draw too much attention to itself if it was sprinting the whole time, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's smart enough to know. I assume it's smart. Yeah, it's pretty smart. You have nightmares about this. Yeah, so it walks, but it walks all day. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it would take a third of the time.
Okay,
it
so
would-
that's 144 miles a day. And we travel. Oh, go away. No. So we travel.
We did meat math before. We're doing travel math. We're a very
We travel about
intellectual-
192 miles a day.
Sure.
Damn it! What was the last number I just said? How many miles a
144.
day? Okay. And we traveled for 3 days. So he's traveled 432 miles. What number did I say after that?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I was paying attention to
192.
captions, and we've said too many things. I'm gonna have nightmares about doing math.
We've traveled 576. So it will catch up to us in 1 day. In 24 hours.
Okay. Okay. So the next morning
Give or
it will
take.
be reaching the town, kind of thing.
Yes.
Fun stuff.
Okay.
It's reaching the town tomorrow,
Mhm.
Yeah. It never stops.
and we don't know this yet.
No, you don't know. You have no idea.
Okay.
Well, Judah isn't smart enough to figure this out, I don't think. Oh, actually, I can figure it out.
Could we? Yeah, I mean, could we do intelligence checks to see if we could figure that out?
Well, you
Intruder has
don't know how the Revenant acts, right? Like, you don't know that it travels all day. You don't know that it's going to keep coming. Currently,
Well,
you don't
no.
know enough. So, through studying, you might be able to figure this out.
We know that it tracked down the Truda.
Yeah, but you have no idea, like, how long it did that
Although
or
it
how
did,
it did
and it,
that.
yeah,
Oh,
true.
it's pretty much exactly 24 hours behind us.
Cool. Good.
Yeah. So do you want to go to the library? Is that your next
Yes.
and also is there anything that you want to set your caravan people doing?
Should we,
100 pounds of meat is going straight to the church.
Okay.
Take meat to church.
I think considering that we saw how fast it can move.
It moves as fast as you. Well, it moves as fast as Latruda.
Yeah. So still though, we know how fast it can move. So theoretically, we know like at some point it'll be showing up. I might meet up. I'm gonna say to Latruda, we don't know when, if this revenant's gonna catch up to us. I'm going to go talk to the town guard and let them know that this is a possibility that could happen. We just don't know like when or if.
Clever. Yes, that's a good idea. I will go and consult Mr. Decimal about Mr. Duodecimal about.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just like hope the town guard isn't like, oh, they're after you, get the fuck out. Like I'm gonna hope that they don't do that. Because that's
You don't need to
possibility
necessarily
too.
say that after us. You could maybe redact that.
Yeah, I could say they're after you. You're right, Latruda. I'll go talk.
Yeah, I mean, it is the truth. I'm not opposed to telling the truth, but at the same time,
You
it
know
would
what?
help
I'll
if you
say,
didn't
you know
tell
what, you're
all the
right.
truth.
I'll say they're after my friend, but I won't say who like my friend is, and like I can judge
Yeah,
their reaction based on that.
Because they'll look at you and be like, he doesn't have any friends.
I can say they're after like that guy, and I'll just point at like some random passerby.
Me? No.
You know Ned, the baker's son?
All right. I'm going to do library montage.
Okay, library montage. Intensely reading. I guess I don't know, some sort of intelligence check. You can do just a straight intelligence check. You can do I guess religion would work. Yeah, I think religion would be best, probably.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
You can try to make a case for another one if you think another one that you do have a better role in sense.
What about investigation? No, that doesn't make sense. No. Okay, yeah, let's. Okay, 15. No, 13 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think you can, you have very little problem finding books that have information on Revenant. So, you can know, pretty much everything, I think, about Revenants. You can know that they are, pretty much they're above average in every ability.
Oh, yay.
They are resistant to necrotic and psychic damage. They are immune to poison. They are immune to being charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned.
Okay.
They can see in the dark.
Like as in like blind sense or
dark vision.
Just dark vision. Okay.
If they don't take fire or radiant damage, they will continue to heal.
Okay, fire or radiant. Okay. Those are the
You also know that just because a revenant's body is destroyed does not mean that it cannot come back.
Okay.
And you know that it is on a mission. It is on a revenge mission.
So it wants revenge. I
Yes.
don't know why it's choosing me. Why does it want revenge on me? I didn't do anything wrong. You just kill one person and suddenly, ooh. I can't hear you, Red. I see them jowls flapping, but I hear nothing.
I was gonna say maybe we can fake your death in front of the Revenant.
Wait, will the Revenant know?
I think the Revenant will know. Because I like it knows if you've died, even if it's not in front of you. So I feel like if it is in front of you, it will know that you have not died.
All right.
But I don't know if you know that. So so mechanically, that's not gonna work. But I don't think that you guys know that. I think you'd have to try that to figure it out.
I also don't think that's really a plan that Latruda would want to try.
That's fair.
Because all they could do would be like, "Hey, have you seen the tall French person with missing limbs?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah."
But yeah, you got a lot of information out of your day of studying. So we can go.
Revenants can show up in the library. The librarian's just gonna be like, "Shh."
So Monozaki.
Yeah.
How do you want to go about talking to guards? Are you actually gonna go to like the like patrolling guards?
No, I'll go to I'll find a patrolling guard and I'll be like, excuse me, could you perhaps point me in the direction of your guard station, or whoever your constable is, the person in charge, so to speak?
I want to meet your leader.
I could. Is there something I could help you with?
Well, I think you'll be part of the helping with it, but yeah, I think there's a situation with some sort of entity that might possibly be coming to the town at some point within the next foreseeable future.
Okay. Do you mean like okay. Sure. I'll take you to the captain, I guess.
How ominous.
He will escort you to the captain, so you can talk to him.
Dab.
You'll be
Well, thank you.
escorted into...
So does being a guard pay well? How are your kids?
Are you actually making small talk? Do you actually want answers?
Lovely weather we're having.
Have you heard of
the guard will make small talk back with you.
Okay, alright. Cool, good. I'll just mute. This is, how we'll talk. That's the small talk happening.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know why you had to mute to do that when you can just
I don't know
move your
either.
mouth without talking.
I don't know either. I don't know why I had to.
We could still hear the... Welcome to Welcome to D&D Small Talk ASMR.
Just turning like demonic Muppets.
So you're escorted to like the town hall, taken to an office. He will I assume you gave your name.
Yeah.
Guard. So the guard will introduce you to the captain as captain. Like not introduce you as captain, but like introduce the captain to you as captain, Monozaki, and be like, this guy says that there's an entity coming for the town.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Captain. First of all, lovely town you have here. The streets are clean, I presume. The streets are clean. I haven't seen any crime since I've gotten here. But
Well,
we have... Latruda saw some crime. So, We have, in a sense, we were always planning to come here, but we have hastened our journey due to do I know it's a revenant?
Uh,
Well,
the cleric
cleric
said
might
that
know.
they think it's a revenant.
The cleric said we have consulted with one of the laugh clerics here, and they believe that we are being chased. Well, my friend actually is being chased by a revenant, so they will not stop trying to pursue my friend, and it might be something you might see coming to the city walls. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get here. I can't really help you with that, but if you want to, um, I don't know, bustle up security, we can probably assist with that with some of our caravan, for at least while we're here, because I don't know when it could be coming.
Okay, you said it's called a revenant. Do you know
According
like
to the cleric, yes.
what that means? I've never heard of a revenant before. And
Uh,
one entity, and like how big is this thing? Why should the whole town be worried?
well, it is an undead. It was a member of an apiary, which is a farm for bees, not for apes. And it's their father died, and the spirit of this other person possessed the body of it, and then tried to kill us and was very powerful. My friend, who's been through wars and seen many things throughout their life, was terrified of this creature. We just ran. We did not even try to fight it, and we have fought trolls. We have fought many creatures in our travels. We're quite proficient adventurers, but this was far too much for us. So it's going to be coming. It can probably break down a gate if need be. It is it is unstoppable to a certain degree. We are trying to figure out more information about it, but this is what we're dealing with currently. We might be able to destroy the body. The spirit may persevere. We don't know.
Thank you so much for checking out this video by Chick of All Trades. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, to like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't hesitate to come check us out live on Twitch.